Welcome to Mathsdaily. In this video, we will learn about adding fractions in different ways. But before we proceed to our main goal, let us refresh our knowledge about fractions. What is a fraction? A fraction is a number that has numerator, the top number, and a denominator, the bottom number. For example, 1/2, 2/3, 3/4. We use the term fraction as a descriptor for parts of a whole. The numerator represents the number of equal parts that are taken from a whole. In this example, the pizza is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of 4 equal parts, 1 was taken. This part that is taken represents the numerator, which is 1, while the denominator represents the whole number part of a fraction. In this example, the pizza is divided into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. This fraction represents the denominator, which is 4. The relationship between each denominator and numerator determines what kind of fraction it is. Let's take a look at the different types of fractions. There are 6 main types of fractions. 1. Proper fractions. 2. Improper fractions. 3. Mixed fractions. 4. Like fractions. 5. Unlike fractions. And 6 is equivalent fraction. Let's go through it one by one. Proper fractions. This type of fractions, the numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, 2/7, 3/8. The quotient or division of a proper fraction will always result in a value less than 1. Improper fractions. This type of fraction, the numerator is larger than the denominator. For example, 7/2, 5/3. Because the value of the numerator is larger, the quotient of an improper fraction will always result in a value greater than or equal to 1. Next is mixed fractions. Mixed fractions are combination of a whole number and a fraction. For example, 2 1/2, 5 6/8. A mixed fraction can be converted into improper fraction by multiplying the whole number by the denominator and adding the numerator. The resulting number will serve as a numerator over the same denominator. For example, if we want to convert this to improper fraction, we have to multiply the whole number by the denominator and we need to add the numerator. So in other words, 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So the improper fraction of this mixed fraction is 5/2. Likewise, improper fractions can be converted into mixed number or mixed fractions. So let's take this example, 7/2. If we wish to convert 7/2 into mixed fraction, we need to divide 7 by 2. 7 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. In this case, we are going to take the quotient 3 as the whole number, the remainder 1 as the numerator, and the divisor 2 as the denominator. So 7/2 is equal to 3 in 1/2. Like fractions. Like fractions are sets of fractions that all have the same denominators. For example, 1/4, 3/4, 2/4. While unlike fractions are sets of fractions all with different denominators. For example, 6/10, 3/5, 12/20. And the last one is equivalent fraction. Equivalent fractions are fractions that represents the same value when simplified. For example, 1/2, 4/8, 6/12. All these fractions, when you simplify, it will give us the same value. Now that we have refreshed our knowledge about fractions, let's proceed to adding fractions. Adding like fractions. Now, how do we add like fractions? When adding like fractions, there are 3 things that you need to remember. First, make sure that the bottom numbers or the denominators are the same. Okay. Second, add the top numbers or the numerators and put it over the denominator. So all you have to do is to copy the denominator. You're not going to add it. You're not going to do anything with the denominator. Just add the numerators. And the third step is simplify the answer or convert to mixed fraction if possible. Now let's follow these guidelines in adding like fractions. 6/11 plus 3/11 will give us 9/11. This is the final answer. Can we simplify 9 over 11? Not possible. Okay, next. 3/15 plus 10/15 plus 2/15 equals, just add the top numbers. 3 plus 10 plus 2 equals 15. Over, copy the denominator, 15. Can we simplify 15 over 15? Yes, 15 over 15 is equal to 1. Next, 2/4 plus 3/4 plus 5/4 equals, once again, add the top numbers, the denominators, 2, add the top numbers, the numerators. 2 plus 3 plus 5 equals 10 over 4. Can we simplify 10 over 4? Yes, this is an example of improper fractions. So we can simplify this by changing it or converting 10/4 to a mixed fractions. So how do we do that? 10 divided by 4. 10 divided by 4 is, would give us 2. 2 times 4, 8. Then we have to subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay, so how are we going to make this in a mixed fraction? First, take the quotient 2 as the whole number, and then take the remainder as the numerator, and 4 the divisor as the denominator. So in other words, 10/4 is equal to 2 and 2/4. So this is the final answer.